Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. So, I had recently got, I guess I should say I have 53 subscribers now. So thank you very, very much to all 53 of you lovely people for liking my artwork and subscribing. That makes me feel really good and confident about my artwork, and to know that I have some good new friends. So my number 50 though, God's Geeks, he commented on a video. He said he was going to subscribe. He was number 50, and he said he really liked my artwork, and he was going to subscribe, and so on and so forth. I know I'm kind of like just reiterating. This isn't working out. Okay, let me just say this. Okay, I asked him, I said, well, since you're number 50, I'm going to let you pick my next video. And he was like, cool, you know? And he said he wanted to see me do like a Zelda and Link piece. And I told him I would scan it when it's done, and I would email the scan to him as a gift. And so yeah, that's what this is. This is a Breath of the Wild piece that I sketched up yesterday. And I'm no good at watercolor, so I decided to use watercolor as my medium. I don't really know what I'm doing whenever I use it. This is supposed to be a watercolor canvas. It came with, see, this is what I'm using. I'm assuming it's a watercolor canvas. It says that it's acrylic primed for use with all mediums. And anyway, so I guess I just assumed that this would like stick to the board better. This is only my second watercolor piece I've ever done. Okay. And I'm in the process of doing. My first one, and I'll grab it real quick, was on really, really thick paper, meant also for all mediums, mostly markers. This was my first watercolor piece I ever did, but it's on like this paper, right? And the paper soaked it up pretty good. This canvas is not doing what that paper did. So I just stuck the sucker down on the board, and it's like, I don't know. You know what? But it's okay. We're going to do this together. We're going to get through it. We're experimenting. I'm going to make it work. And I hope I don't ruin this piece and make it look totally stupid. I'm going to start with the grass because, you know, there's a lot of grass. Look, it's just like bleh. How do you watercolor artists do this? How? They make it look so easy. I have a friend, Handmade by Suzette. That's her Instagram name, so if y'all go check her out. And she's so talented with watercolor. And then, of course, I watch watercolor by Shibasaki, and his stuff's beautiful. And look at it just falling up. Is it supposed to do that? Am I painting on the wrong thing? Maybe I need a bigger brush. Let's try a bigger brush. This whole video, it already has started off crazy. I thought, I'm going to start painting and talking, and it's just going to be beautiful right off the bat, and that ain't right. That ain't what's happening. Just, yeah, maybe the big brush looks like it's helping. Spread it around. Shibasaki does like really cool stuff. He just be like, whoosh, 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 you know? Also, so like, and I was going to start on this yesterday. And my friend Sierra, she's still working on my other video, editing it and stuff. So I was like, hey, why don't you give me back my memory card, and I'll go ahead and start recording this video. That way I can use my phone for like color references and stuff. And so my camera battery is dead, so that's not working. So I'm recording this on my phone instead. Okay, we're just gonna boop, 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 boop. Get it in there. I think like as it dries, I can go back in with more layers of color and it'll like do with the cool watercolor effects. I should move on to something else, I think. Okay, let's hit that tree since I've already got this green. Maybe I'll do a little like a darker green too, just to do a different shade and just, ooh, oh, that's blobby. That's not doing what the bottom's doing. Tree, okay. Happy little tree. Just channeling Bob Ross's energy. Okay. I can't exactly see where I made all my sketches. Also, I think I'm scooting this up. Let me fix it. Okay. Sure, that's working. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave that there. All right, let's move on to something else perhaps. While that's drying, we're gonna do, get my brush clean. Okay, it's clean. We're gonna do some sky. The sky's gonna be really, really light blue. Is that it? Is that the color I want? That's pretty. You can't see it. Okay, there we go. Try to like paint fast so I can, look, I've already gone on 7 minutes. Okay. Uh-oh, I touched the tree. Some blue. Please look good. Please just look good. Maybe I should have done the sky first. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I missed a piece of the green. This will be easy, I said. This will be so easy. There's some green there. Whoa. Jesus Christ. My fucking phone. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, this is kind of dry. All right. You know what? I'm going to hit this with a fan brush. Maybe I could like mix medium it. Maybe I could just do a little bit of like acrylic in with this watercolor. Normally when I paint, I use acrylic, so let me see. Just get on the canvas, please. Stay on it. Stay right there. Stop blob it up. Beautiful. Love it. All right. I'm going to, okay, I'm going to get like a purple. This is more like a blue purple. Okay, now this is a castle. Oh, okay. Swoosh. Excuse me. Just kind of tap it in. Tap it in. Get in there. Alright, nice. Tap that in. That's pretty dark. That's really dark. Also, it's not purple anymore. Now it's just blue. I really thought I had a purple, but I guess I don't. But you know what I can do is I do have like, maybe it's cheating if I do this. I have a purple acrylic paint. I just need like a drop. Just like one little bitty boop. There we go. One teeny tiny little drop. I know it's cheating. It's not going to be a true watercolor piece, but I'm mixing it in with a lot of water and a lot of watercolor paint. There. Well, that's sticking. That's spreading. Holy crap. Okay. That's spreading a lot. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be extremely abstract. You just use your imagination. Close your eyes and pretend you're seeing the things that need to be seen exactly the right kind of way. It's actually kind of pretty. Look at that. It's kind of like veiny or something. There we go. Mixed medium. Just do. All right, nice. Okay, we're gonna get some more, let's start on the Guardian. What color should I do that guy? Let me get this brush back. Still got green in it, but I think that's gonna be okay. Do like a little bit of this here. Make some really light gray color. Oop. That's not mixing well. What's the secret? Should I have like soaked my canvas or something first, maybe, to soften it? I don't know. I don't know what they do. Maybe I should have done like a little more research on like painting on these kind of canvases. My freaking cats, hey. They're chasing each other. Oh my gosh, how cute. Okay. Just that there. That there. I should probably like invest in watercolor paper. I think that might be something I might need to like purchase in the future if I want to like practice with watercolors more. Okay, let's get some more water, a little bit more of that black, and gonna go in on these pillars. So I feel like I've played enough Breath of the Wild that I should just get these colors kind of similar to what they're supposed to look like. Okay. Okay. We're going places with it. All right. Almost done. We're going to come back to it for sure. Yeah. Okay. Just tap in some random bits. Random. Move on to my tree. Put some brown. All right, tree. Oh, that's pretty. That's okay. Can you see it? Oh gosh. Just really like meshing it in there. Just stick to the canvas. The adding that, oh, that's still wet. Adding the acrylic paint to that purple really made it stick pretty good. Okay. Here we go. Oh, ew, that's still wet too. Good Lord. Maybe it's too watery. There, that one had hardly any water on it. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to hit this sucker with my blow dryer. Okay, guys. This is where we are at. Let me turn my light on. See if I can brighten that up for everybody. Is that too bright? I don't know. Try to like remove the shadows. Okay. So I worked on it and now it looks like a 5-year-old did it. And I got really discouraged. So I went and contacted my friend, Suzette, and I said, yo, what's up? What am I doing wrong with this painting? And she says, oh, let me see, what are you using? What's going on? So I sent her a bunch of pictures, and we talked about it, and she said, well, for one, your paints are really cheap. And I was like, okay, I feel you there. And two, you're painting on a canvas, and canvas doesn't soak up watercolor. And I said, okay. So we talked about, you know, the best kind of paints and the best kind of material to use, you know, watercolors with. And now I know for the future that what I did was a no-no. So I'm going in with my acrylics over my watercolor piece that I attempted, and I'm just going to try to fix the mess I made. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on now. So that's the good thing about art, and it's okay to mess up, and no one's perfect. Sometimes you get it right on the first go around, and sometimes you've got to learn, you know, how to do it right, so you don't be messing up again. The good part about all of this is at least I've got like a base down, you know, even though it, you know, an hour and a half down the drain went by of painting and stuff. It's okay because I've got like the shapes, and I'm just going to I'm going to work real hard, and I'm going to make it look good. You know, I'm going to make it look as good as I possibly can using what I've got, and I'm going to salvage it, and it's going to look amazing. Just got to be confident and believe in myself. So yeah, that's what's happening at the moment. This is going to take forever, I feel. I want this to look really, really good, you know? I know it's not a commission, it's a gift, but even though I'm not getting paid for it, I want it to look as good as I possibly can, you know? Because the person who is receiving the scan, I want them to feel proud to hang it up in their home if they choose to print it off. And I don't want them to look at it and go, ooh, that's hideous. So yeah, just gonna try my best, and that's all you can do, is try your best. Okay, I'm going to work on this some more. I think just for sanity's sake, because I've tried to record all the watercolor sections of it as much as I could. I ended up deleting like 30 minutes worth of video just because it was like a train wreck. And this was what was left. It was just me really getting frustrated, and it wasn't good footage. So I ended up deleting that, and I'm going to turn off my phone. I'm going to listen to some music, some like maybe Animal Crossing or maybe some Zelda music, just to get my headspace right, and I can really focus on making this painting look good. And I'm going to pick back up the recording at the end just so I can show you all the finished product, and we can talk about, the acrylic, maybe some of the techniques I did. I can like zoom in on some of my favorite parts of the painting when it's finished. And I'll wish you all a very good day at the end of the video. And if you're watching up to this point, I hope you're having a good day right now. So yeah, okay, well, I must have said the word so yeah like 10 times already. I'll see you in a minute. Bye, guys. I finally finished it. Good night. This painting has taken me over a week. I mean, not like a straight week, not like every single day, because we just got The Witcher 3, and like, I'm not gonna lie, I be putting off painting so that I can play video games. But yeah, anyway, I'm finally finished with it though, and I'm really proud of it. And let's just take a little closer look. Ugh, my chair is so squeaky. Here we go. So this is acrylic paint and markers. Like, okay, my desk is an absolute mess, but like, there you go. Paint, markers, more markers. So yeah, right here in these little details, this is a blend of 3 different markers, alcohol markers and Prismacolor markers. The background, whoops, let me just fix that. The background where the castle is, I couldn't get the purple to be bright enough, which is what got me to think, oh, well, I'll just use marker on top of it, because markers are really vivid, and oh my gosh, like, it's amazing. Like, it looks way brighter. And so I went from the castle to the Guardian and just continued using markers to really beef up like those inset areas and the line work. I tried to not go heavy on the lines. I tried to like break it up a little bit, to keep it soft. I wanted to keep like the theme of this really simple, I didn't draw their faces, mostly because I was afraid I would mess their faces up. Look, you only got one shot at it when you're using ink and paint, okay? And I didn't want to mess them up. So but they look so quaint, like just the way they are with no faces. And honestly, it kind of leads like the imagination, like you as the viewer, you can view what kind of face do you think that they're making. Do they look determined? Do they look like triumphant or happy or whatever? I got to go in with those markers and get all those little details that you can't really get in with like a paintbrush. Or at least I can't, because I have shaky hands and crappy paintbrushes, and I'm just no good at little details like that. So that's, mixing your mediums up is, this is one of the plus sides to it. He's all marker as well, except for those little speckles you see around him. Those are actually it's glitter nail polish. I tried to replicate like the glitter you see when you find a Korok, this is the nail polish I used. Had it for a couple years. Anywho, I thought that was kind of cool. I like mixing things together to like create different effects and stuff. Went in after painting the tree and did the lines in marker. The flowers are mostly paint. They're like 90% paint. I went in with a few those darker little dots. That's marker, but there's some pink in there too, like in those flowers. That's marker. But everything else is paint. I was originally going to put a black horse right here. It looked terrible. So I painted over the whole thing, which actually worked out well because the original green that I had was just a little too bright. I feel like the darker green, it makes it look farther back, which I like. And I was going to put detail on this, but I decided to leave it simple. I want all the detail to be in the foreground because that's kind of where your eye is, and the background is just simple, flat, colors. Kind of like in the game, you don't really see the details till you get up close to things. So, yeah, I like that. And then this tree. I must have repainted this tree like 5 times. I think I finally got it where I want it. Yeah, and the clouds too. I was like repainting and repainting those. And I mean, they're so simple. It's like, stop messing with it, just leave it alone. But yeah, so that's that. It's the end of the video. It's the end of the painting. I'm going to scan it at work tomorrow. I'm going to get a hold of God's Geeks and figure out a way to contact him via email or whatever, and I'll email him a scan of it for being my 50th subscriber. And as of right now, in this moment, I actually have 55 subscribers. Earlier in the video, you'll hear me say 53, but that was like 4 or 5 days ago. But yeah, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, my cat. She tried to jump up here. Look, honey, my desk is too messy for you to be hopping up on top of it, okay? All right. Anyway, so, but thank you guys for coming and stopping by and checking out my art. Now I have a huge mess to clean up, so I gotta get on that before my cat, falls and breaks her neck on my desk. That would be no fun. It's not okay. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and I will catch you later. Bye.